Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Now to the plate, Ray Guillen, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 32 home runs, and 87 runs batted in. 1 strike now from Cole.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tristan McKenzie, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average for him at .267 on the year, 31 homers and 88 runs batted in. Fastball called for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in next, Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Plate now is the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting six.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
So to get his day started at the plate, Bo Naylor trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Higashioka has it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
D-Row, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Zimmer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, the right field.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. But he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here it comes. Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's in there, 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the left
Stepping in next, Ray Guillen. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-2 delivery. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Giro, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So next to hit is Jose Ramirez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
The right fielder, number 32, Ramirez.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Fouled away. From the stretch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from 3rd.
Striding in is Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Judge finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. That'll in Giovanni Urshela, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Guillen for route number 1.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that's low, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Higashioka, base runner at first with 1 out. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now at the plate here is Anthony Rizzo trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
The first baseman, number 22.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Josh
Infield
Naylor.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Josh Naylor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Struck out in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line softly toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
To the plate now, Bo Naylor, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. And now in the box, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt him.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Gallo leads off first with 1 away. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set. Here it comes. Gleyber Torres stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and a strike. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Adam Pletko answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting. The second
and that
baseman.
sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
LeMahieu.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 99.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here now the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase him. He doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 42 on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Nick Wickgren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks for the fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and another one deep out to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 11-3. Digging in will be Ray Guillen. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Next up is Cesar Hernandez, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Another one sent foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Singled last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And it's not going to help him. It's 11-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And the pitch.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Wade.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Yanks held in check. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Judge looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 18 for him on the campaign, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up.
Strikes the count. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 11 and the Indians 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here it comes. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next,
and with
Yankees,
one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 32 now for the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 12 and the Indians 4. Joely Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Joely Rodriguez.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Number 4, Bradley.
First pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Ray Guillen, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to bat will be Cesar Hernandez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Grounded to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Indians leave 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. And now Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now the first pitch. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29,
Stepping in once again is Gio Urshela. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Nestor Cortes Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
65, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Ready to begin the eighth, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Eddie Rosario. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
To the plate now, Josh Naylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right side. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 12-4. Blake Parker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Blake Parker.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now the pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler Wade.
Now to the plate, here is Tyler Wade, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Reyes is there, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 12-4 lead. Andres Gimenez the next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Gimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied down the left field line. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ray Guillen is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Garrett Cole wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league. Tristan McKenzie allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,300.